Okay. Mood. Still exactly where it was. Yeah, rude. Classes. Oh, skills. Sorry. We've got the same bonuses here, haven't we? I've actually got a bit of a better to agility. Although we could do it in some other stuff. We've still got a big bonus in this. We could learn some magical lore. That might help. Otherwise, we're just going to have to keep training agility stuff. So how about some reflex training? That always sounds good. Let's come back to the dogs next week. Sorry, puppies. Yeah, we're definitely going to spend learning some lore in the mornings, and then spend the afternoon working out and training some reflexes. That sounds about right. So, mornings, we're going to spend faith, lore, learning the magical history of Nova, and then in the afternoons we were going to go and train some reflexes, really burn off some energy. The ability to respond quickly to surprises. Okay, cool. Done. Week 5, morning. Only a lumen can channel magic, and only with the help of an attuned crystal. The ability to control a crystal seems to be inherited, so crystals can be passed from parent to child, up upon the lumen's death. Right, so we got a nice bonus to that as well. That's pretty good. And in the afternoons, your teacher walks around you, prodding a finger at you slowly in order to train you in blocking those touches, without triggering fear or faster breathing. Well, yeah, sounds like bad touches to me. Definitely begin to think that this game was made by some quite sad and lonely guy. Not there's anything wrong with that. Sad and lonely is pretty much my what's it called? The thing that I do all the time. Me. Modus operandi. That's the word I'm looking for. Modus operandi. Yes. What are the maid's approaches for your attention? Milady, couriers have arrived from the Duke of Sedna. Failed and failed both of those tests. Fantastic. Elodie, this isn't shaping up well, is it, really? We have a Duke of Sedna? Apparently we do have a Duke of Sedna. We'd probably know that if we'd actually been studying the right things. No, milady, the Duchy of Sedna is in Talassi, I guess. They have brought you a letter and a gift. Condolences on the death of, deeply regret, best wishes, blah 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 blah. Oh, what a beautiful necklace! Oh, Courtman has failed, but +1 cheerful. Something sparkly will make me feel better. Great, well, we're slightly more cheerful, so that's good. Maybe not so depressed anymore. Fantastic. Right. We do need to speak to Daddy, but no. We could probably, if we attended service, we'd be less afraid. We get depressed and afraid by visiting the tomb. I take it that's the mummy's in tomb. We need to attend court. Come on, we need to at least find out what it is about. +2 to yield wound, +1 to depress, +1 to pressured. That would actually bring everything back in line a bit more, wouldn't it? So we'll do that. We'll attend court for the weekend, as boring as it is. We've got to do it at some point, I guess. Yep, there we go. Sitting in on court sessions is not fun at all, but it pleases your father and it may be important for your future. Cool, and if we please Daddy enough, maybe we can get that sodding crystal off of him. Oh, you still look kind of scared, Elodie. Yes, very afraid. Oh, we need to get that better. But look, pressured, lonely's back in the balance. We're still a little bit on the depressed side. Not so willful now, though. But we can be alright. Let's see. Skills, what do we get? -1, still in royal demeanour, so screw it. Not even bothering with that. A little bit in expression. Are we getting loads in physical? Look, 1.48. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. So we're definitely going to spend some more time training physical stuff. Make her a sporty girl. Nothing else is... We're going to get a lot in meditation and law. So, yeah. I think we're going to spend another week doing what we did before, pretty much, and working out and then meditating on that. Just take advantage of these big bonuses we've got. So, we want agility and faith. So, yeah, we're going to, in the mornings, agility. Now, what should we do? Dance? Nah. Reflexes or... I'm so tempted to pick flexibility again, but I think we should probably put some more in reflexes. That sounds good. Make her a real sports star. And faith, I think meditation. That was working out well for us. Done. Okay, week 6 morning. You practice with a jump rope to increase the speed of your footwork. You practice solo tennis, hitting a ball against the wall repeatedly in order to train your hand and your eye to react. Oh, we're getting, look, increased by 17 for this week. We're getting really good reflexes now. You may want to play sports on the weekends. See? Sporty, Elodie, sporty. And in the afternoon, you close your eyes and relax every muscle of your body in turn, letting that feeling travel down through you from your head to your fingertips and toes. You take slow, deep breaths, letting the air move through your body, feeling it give you life and energy. This game's kinda creepy. As you are walking, you spot a familiar figure in the palace gardens. It's the Duchess of Ursel. Maybe I should go and say hello. Then you notice that seated beside her is a woman in the robes of a priestess. They are very close together, their hands gently touching as they speak. Looks like she's busy. You turn and walk in a different direction, so as not to disturb them. At that moment, you notice something unusual. It looks like someone just left the palace grounds by going over the hedge. Intrigue. Was that a servant, a thief, or an assassin? I think we've been practicing reflexes. If there's an assassin there, then we can get back. Before we've got to find out who it was. Let's look over the hedge. Oh, climbing failed. Shit, that's not a skill that I've been training. That's actually a skill that apparently exists all by itself. You look around for something to climb, but you're not sure if the nearby trees can support your weight. You run over to a statue and try to pull yourself up onto the pedestal, but it's too awkward for you to get your feet in place. By this time, whoever you saw is probably gone anyway. Oh, well, there you go. That was a pretty wasted effort, wasn't it? Oh dear. Elodie. I don't know. We could get more angry from playing sports. Angry. We could be more lonely and afraid. We want to be less afraid, so we want to be angry and willful. Yeah, we'll visit the dungeon. We're meaning to do that and see who's actually in the dungeons and why. So yeah, we'll visit the dungeons. Affected by willfulness, willful and angry. You sneak a peek at some of the luckless peasants held in the dungeons. Petty thieves and troublemakers, now suffering in the dark. They're obviously bad people, but seeing them so miserable still feels unfair. There must be a better way. See, Elodie, you're going to turn out to be a nice queen. Not a really nasty, miserable one. There's a mood. Look, we're balancing, we're bringing it back. Angry and willful is going up again, but that's fine. But we're bringing it back into balance. To be honest, I don't know whether that's a good thing or not. If we're balanced, if it will help, but we're certainly not going to get as many minuses. So let's have a look at the skills. What do we get for the week? We're going to get massive bonuses to physical again. It's just going up. So where was this? Oh look, climbing, athletics. I needed to have trained that to find that one out. Fair enough. Gonna get minuses. Look, minuses. Some more pluses to meditation or to faith stuff, but I don't want to do that. what I want to do... I want to spend some more time with the dogs, but it's only a little bonus, but we're going to do it anyway. We're going to spend some more time with the puppies. And we're definitely going to keep training. We'll go more flexible this time, because we're just getting such a huge bonus to that. So, hard work in the mornings, and then the afternoons pissing around with dogs. Sounds fine. Classes. Mornings, flexibility, and in the afternoon, animal handling. There it is. And the dogs. We like the dogs. Done. Week 7, morning. You kneel with your hands pressed to the floor, then stretch like a cat, rolling your back up and down. So, flexibility is up by another 18.74. Well done, Elodie. You're the most flexible princess there is. Maybe? I don't know. And in the afternoons, you learn the standard commands for working with trained hunting dogs and retrievers. Retrievers! Oh, I like golden retrievers and Labradors. They're sweet. Oh, I hope they're Labradors, because they're dopey as well. Oh, here. As you are walking upstairs, a maid comes running down, holding a towering pile of linen. The elegance failed. Reflexes success! Yay! We passed a test. Elodie, finally. You swiftly step aside and let her pass. Great. Okay. Now that we've finished studying, what will you do for the weekend? Oh, look, we don't want to be afraid anymore. We're going to play some sports and get a bit angry because we don't want to be afraid. Okay? No good being afraid. You've got to be a calm, confident, regal queen. To sports. You take to the court for a few games of tennis. Feel the thrill of competition. Cool. And that's it. Oh, now you're not afraid anymore, Elodie, but you're still kind of depressed, aren't you? We're going to need to deal with that this weekend. Definitely. So, skills. Again. I'm going to get a big bonus to expression. Look, big bonus. That's good. Because we're gonna put some. We'll put some in that. We'll train to sing. Sing to the puppies? Who knows? We'll deal with that, but definitely got to go with that because of the bonuses. Not so much bonuses here now, but we don't need them. We've got good training in athletic or agility, and we've got a big bonus to animal handling, which is a perfect excuse to spend another week of afternoons pissing around with the dogs. So we're going to do that. Okay, expression and animal handling. So expression for the week. Decoration, instruments, or singing. No, we like decorating. Decorating, and then more dogs. Done. You practice sketching fruits and flowers with charcoal on parchment. Oh, well done. You study the theory of colour, how they complement and contrast, and how to select colours to emphasise a mood. Well, we can change our blooming bedroom to make our mood a bit better. That would be great. But big bonus. Yay. In the afternoons, you practice working with trained dogs in a small area. Tell them to stay, search and fetch. You choose a young puppy and begin raising him to respond to you over all others. We get our own puppy. Oh, I'm so glad I've been putting all this in dogs. Your skill in dogs is now 50. You may not increase this skill until your other animal handling skills are 25 or higher. Fine. I don't care. I've got a puppy. Well, Elodie's got a puppy. So. There is a man here to see you. He wishes crown funding for a project of his. Remember, the treasury is not unlimited. If you choose to invest, you will have less money to work with later. This is where I'm feeling that some time spent like learning economics and stuff probably would have been a good idea. But never mind. The man. Your Royal Highness, I have a plan to print books using metal letters which can be moved and reused. I need to borrow 875 lassie to assemble the metal and a factory to mould and cast the type. With this system, we will be able to create new books in a fraction of the time it takes now, and make copies to send all over the world. So production and trade test failed. I don't know much about factories or trade. Would that really be worthwhile? We are not interested. Actually, Elodie, you really should be interested. I mean, I know you haven't spent any time learning, but I'm going to give you a hint now. Movable type is the way of the future. Seriously. I mean, it's too late now, but I just thought I should let you know. Hindsight and all.